Chapter 1. Where am I? I do not know. This is a beautiful room. It is in an old house. There is a bed. It looks soft. There is a chair. It looks expensive. There is a table. It is a beautiful table. I look out the window. I cannot see anything close. I only see a green field. The sun is shining on the field. It is very bright. I can hear music. The music is quiet. It is Mozart. I like Mozart. But why am I here? I do not know. Oh, my head hurts. It hurts a lot. I try to open the door. I cannot open it. It is locked. I try to open the window. I cannot open it either. It is locked too. I am wearing gray trousers. I am also wearing a gray shirt. I do not have any shoes. My feet are cold. I am hungry. I am also thirsty. I want some food. I want some water. I look around the room. There is no food in the room. There is no drink either. Nothing to eat, nothing to drink. There is a pen on the table. There is also some paper. The paper is white. There is nothing written on the paper. It is empty. Who am I? I cannot remember. I cannot remember my name. I cannot remember anything at all. Oh no! My head hurts a lot. It hurts very much. I am very tired. I want to sleep. I am going to sleep now. Chapter 2. It is morning. The sun is shining. I am on the bed. I am wearing gray clothes, the same clothes as yesterday. I am very hungry. I am very thirsty too. I need food. I need water. I can hear music again. It is Mozart again, the same music as yesterday. My head does not hurt now, that is good. But I still cannot remember my name. I still cannot remember anything. I can hear someone. There is someone outside the room. Someone is near the door. The door is opening. A man is in the room. I do not know him. He is a stranger. He is wearing black trousers. He is also wearing a black shirt. Hello, he says. How is your head? My head? I ask. It is okay. It does not hurt now. Good, he says. Where am I? I ask him. You do not know, he asks. No, I say. I do not know. Are you thirsty? He asks. Yes, I say. I am hungry and thirsty. I need food and water. Drink this, he says. He has a glass in his hand. There is water, I think, in the glass. I take the glass. I drink the water. It is cold. It is good. I am very tired again. I feel sleepy. I am going to sleep. What time is it? I ask. My head is hurting again. The pain is back. Chapter 3. I am on the bed. The room is dark. It is night. I cannot hear music now. The music has stopped. I am going to turn on the light. I reach for the switch. Now I can see the light is on. There is a glass on the table. It is the same glass. I am thirsty again. I want more water. I am going to drink from the glass. I drink the water. Sleep, someone says. I am going to sleep. Chapter 4. Wake up. Someone says. What? I ask. Oh, my head, I say. My head hurts very much. I am going to ask you some questions, he says. It is the man from before. The man in black. Who are you? He asks. I do not know, I say. What is your name? He asks. I do not know, I say. I wish I knew. I am going to ask you again, he says. What is your name? I cannot tell you, I say. I do not know my name. Where are you from? He asks. I do not know, I say. Drink this, he says. He has a glass again. No, I say. I do not want to drink it. I cannot, I say. I do not trust him. You are going to drink it, he says. He has a gun in his hand. I see the gun. I am scared. You understand? He says. I take the glass. I drink from the glass. The water is cold. Chapter 5. The room is dark. It is night again. I am asleep. I am awake again. It is quiet outside. I cannot hear any noise. The sun is shining outside the window. It is morning. There is food on the table. There is also water. I am not tired now. My head is okay. It does not hurt. Someone is coming. I can hear footsteps. The door opens. It is the man in black clothes. Do you want to talk now? He asks. What about? I ask. Okay, he says. Who are you? I ask. Who are you? I am asking the questions, he says. Why are you here? I ask. You tell me, he says. Then he hits me. He hits me across the face. It hurts very much. We are going to start again, he says. Who are you? I cannot remember, I say. Don't hit me, but he does. He hits me again. Then he opens the door. He goes out. There is a bump on the back of my head. It does not hurt now, but my face hurts. My face is sore. Chapter 6. A bump. I can remember something. I can remember a little. I am in a field. I am lying under a tree. The tree is big. The tree is green. I have some binoculars in my hand. I am watching a house. It is a beautiful old house, the same house I am in now. Then there is a noise behind me. I hear a noise. I turn around. It is a man with a dog. The dog is big. The dog is scary. The man is holding a gun. The gun is pointed at me. Then the man is hitting me. He is hitting me on the head with the gun. It hurts very much. Then everything is going dark. I cannot see anything. Chapter 7.I. I have a bump on my head now, the same bump from the field. Why? Why am I in that field? Who am I? What was I doing there? Am I a policeman? Am I a spy? Was I looking for something? And who is the man? Is he a policeman too? Is he a spy? Or is he a criminal? I do not know. But now I can remember something. I can remember a small part. Tomorrow I am going to remember some more. I hope so. Chapter 8. The next day. The man with black clothes is in the room again. Well, how are you today? He asks. I am okay, I say. Can you remember anything? He asks. Yes, I say, a little. Who are you working for? He asks. I do not know, I say. Why are you watching us? He asks. I do not know, I say. Who are you? He asks. Tell me. Then maybe I can remember, I say. Very clever, he says. I cannot tell you anything. He goes out. He leaves the room. Chapter 9. I remember again. I remember a little more. I am watching the house. It is evening. The sun is going down. I am wearing a blue coat. The coat is warm. There are lights in the house. People are inside. A car is going to the house. It is a white Jaguar. It is a nice car. I am watching carefully. I see two people, a man and a woman. They have a box. The box looks heavy. Then there is the noise behind me and the bump on the head. The man hit me. Chapter 10.10. Hey, Stark, someone says. I do not know who Stark is. I can hear voices outside the room. People are talking. Well, he is going to talk, one voice says. Maybe, another voice says. He cannot remember anything because of the bump on his head. What about the drinks? A voice asks. No, the drinks are not helping us, a voice says. Okay, a voice says. 2 days more, that is it. We have not got any more time, a voice says. How much does he know? A voice asks. That is the important thing. I hear a key. Someone is putting a key into the lock. They are turning the key. Chapter 11. The key. They are locking the door. They are walking away. I hear their footsteps. But the key is in the lock. They left the key. 2 days more, one voice says. And that is it. What are they going to do? I do not want to stay here. The key is in the lock. I have some paper from the table. I will try something. Now. I put the paper on the floor. I slide the paper. I push the paper under the door. The paper is under the door now. Chapter 12. Now. I take the pen. The pen is long and thin. I push the pen into the lock. I push it gently. Yes, there is the key. It is in the lock. I can feel it. I push the key with the pen. I push the key carefully. Yes, the key is falling from the lock. It is falling down. Is it on the paper? I do not know. I cannot see. Pull the paper under the door. I pull it slowly. I pull it carefully, very slowly and very carefully. I do not want to drop the key. It is coming under the door. The paper is moving. Chapter 13. And there is the key. It is on the paper. I see it. I have the key. I got the key. I can open the door. It is quiet outside. I am opening the door. I am very quiet. I am very careful. The door is open. There is a corridor. It is empty. No one is there. I am going out. Now, I am going to take the key. I keep the key. I am walking along the corridor. It is a beautiful house. The house is big and fancy. I can hear the music again. Mozart. It is coming from downstairs. Chapter 14. There are a lot of doors, many doors in the corridor. At the end, I can see the stairs. The stairs go down. I can hear people downstairs. They are talking. I cannot go down there. It is too dangerous. I open some doors. I try different doors. There are bedrooms, many bedrooms. I open 4 or 5 doors. They are all bedrooms. Then I open another door. This room is different. The room is full of paintings, many paintings, very old paintings. Cézanne's, Rembrandt's, Van Gogh's. I know these names. They are famous. The paintings are beautiful. They are on the floor. The paintings are everywhere. Millions of pounds in this room. Millions. This room is worth a lot of money. I look at Picasso. It is the famous stolen Picasso from the London Art Gallery. I remember seeing it on TV. Who are they, these people in the house? They are art thieves. They stole the paintings. But who am I? Why was I watching them? I close the door. I shut the door. How can I get out of this house? They have got guns. I remember the gun. Chapter 15. One of the bedrooms. There is a telephone. I see it. I can telephone the police. I can call for help. I walk quickly along the corridor. I open the door. The bedroom door. The telephone is next to the bed. It is on a small table. The number is on the telephone. Bratt Street, 35972. It is written on the phone. I take the telephone carefully. I picked it up. I dial 999, the emergency number. I am waiting. Police, fire, or ambulance, a voice asks. Police, quickly, I say. I need the police. Police? What is your number? The voice asks. Bratt Street, 35972, I say. Quickly, I am a prisoner here. I cannot get out. The house is full of stolen paintings. They are art thieves. Come quickly, I say. What is your name? The voice asks. Come quickly, I say. I do not remember my name. This is Bratt Street, 35972, I say. I cannot say more. Then I hear people in the corridor. They are coming. I put down the phone. I drop the phone. I can hear them outside the locked room. We will open the door then, one voice says. I cannot find the key, another voice says. Come on, a voice says. I cannot find it. There is another key in the kitchen, a voice says. Get it. Right, a voice says. 5 minutes. Chapter 16. I can hear him again. He is coming with the key. He found the key. He is opening the door. The door is opening. What? A voice says. He is not here, a voice says. But the door is locked, a voice says. Find him, a voice says, and take your gun. And this time finish him, a voice says. You understand? Okay, a voice says. I am going. I can hear him. He is opening doors. He is looking for me. Are the police going to come? Or not? Will they arrive in time? He is in the next room. He is close. Then I hear them. Police cars. A lot of police cars. I hear sirens. They are outside the house. It is the police. They are here. What do they want? A voice says. Do not take the gun with you, a voice says. They are going downstairs. I can hear voices. Good evening, Inspector, a voice says. What can I do for you? We want to look around the house, a voice says. We are looking for some paintings. But there is nothing here, a voice says. Nothing. We can look then, a voice says. Chapter 17. But why? A voice asks. A telephone call, a voice says. A telephone call about some paintings. From? A voice asks. We do not know, a voice says. You do not know? A voice says. Well, for the inspector, the paintings are up here. I can show you. Follow me, a voice says. It is 10 minutes later. The man and the woman are in the police cars. They are arrested. Well, Stark, this is a surprise, a voice says. Stark? Who is Stark? I ask myself. Stark, what is your name? A voice asks. I cannot remember, I say. You know me? I cannot remember my name, I say. I am still confused. Stark, a voice says. Stark what? A voice asks. Stark, come on. Chapter 18. No, I cannot remember, I say. You cannot remember me? A voice asks. I cannot remember my name, I say. I am frustrated. What are you doing here, Stark? A voice asks. I told him. I told him about the field. I told him about the binoculars. I tell him about the bump on my head. I told him about the room. I tell him about the paper and the key. He is laughing at me. He thinks it is funny. Okay, he says. You are Stark, but who is Stark? He is laughing again. You know me? I say. Am I a policeman? I ask. No, Stark, he says. You are not a policeman. Then who am I? And what am I doing here? What is my job? I do not know, he says. But I can tell you something, he says. What? I ask. Stark is a criminal, he says. A thief. Chapter 19. Not a big thief, he says. Those two people are big thieves, he says, with their famous paintings. No, you are a small thief, Stark, he says. You steal from houses, he said. Televisions, radios, videos, hi-fis. Little money sometimes, he says. You are a small thief, Stark. But thank you for your help, he says. This is a shock. I am a thief? Is it true? This is very confusing. I need to think.